help HOAs and condo communities nationwide with financial reporting. And today we're going to go over one of our top 4 reports for operating your community association. Oftentimes, I get board members who are confused by all the financial reports that they get and they just don't look through them. So to make it easier, we've picked 4 financial reports that you should pay attention to in order to operate your community. This one is one of my favorites of the 4. It's the comparative income statement, and it's going to show the association where you are with your expenses and income versus what your budget is. And it's a really helpful tool. So let's dive in and take a look. Here at the top, we're going to see it's your current month. So it's going to show you the actual expenses and income for the month, and then also what was budgeted, and then a variance. So it's going to show you where you had higher than normal expenses or higher than budgeted expenses rather, and where you might have fewer expenses. But it's a helpful tool to tell whether you're running your association on budget, and it can tell you to slow down on spending money, or you've got, you might need to do a special assessment. We'll get into that in just a minute. Also at the top here, we've got year-to-date, actual versus budget and variance, and then your annual budget. So if it's earlier in the year and you've got a variance where you went over budget, I might not be too concerned. But if it's later in the year and you're pushing up against your budget overall, here's where your variance will tell you that, okay, we've really got to slow down. And it's a way to flag where a board can dig deeper and find out why. Why are we over budget in this particular line item expense? What can we do to reduce expenses there? Or should we reclassify that line item into a non-routine expense or as a capital item that got placed on the operating budget by mistake? Also, going back to that special assessment comment I made earlier, say you had a snow removal budget and you're showing a variance for the year and you're going to go over budget. So rather than eating through the rest of your budget, what I say you should, recommend doing is use that information and say, okay, let's quickly do a special assessment. So while it's still cold and in people's memories, we can do a special assessment to all the owners and they'll understand what it's for, rather than waiting to give people a special assessment for snow removal when it's 90 degrees in August. So just another helpful tool this report will help with is letting you know when you need to do that special assessment. Again, if you have limited time and you are looking for which reports to focus on, we recommend this report as one of those top 4 reports to look at, the comparative income statement. So again, thank you for joining me. If you have questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out, and thank you for watching.